Hello? I realized after I paused the stream that there's no audio on the options menu, and so I had to switch it back on. Hello, hello. Hi, I'm back. I tried to let the audio play from the game and during the breaks and stuff like that, and I was like, oh no, I have to turn the audio back on. So it's just been Spyro's just been sitting there, just like, are we gonna go back to playing? Are we gonna come back? Spyro was not Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly was waving at me when I came back in here. I could probably get him to do it again if I wait long enough. I don't know if I would have waited long enough. I don't want to wait too long.
If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
Prince Tortoise. I mean, yeah, that's the name of the tortoise, I guess. A question. When does a tortoise start growing his shell? When does a turtle start growing a shell? I mean, these guys... I guess this guy technically doesn't even have a shell. So, it's definitely not real life. Where the shell is automatically attached. Because I'm pretty sure if this was real life, they'd all be dead. No idea, but turtles don't live without a shell, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you take off the shell, they're dead instantly. But I assume they are just straight up born with a shell. Or at least a softer version of it. Well, yeah, they have to be, because you see baby turtles climbing, out of the water or into the water sometimes. But apparently not these. This guy's in love with me. Hang on, question. Oh. Okay. So me beating the game once unlocked a water ball. See, I'm not supposed to be able to do this. If you're playing through the first time through, and you don't 100% complete it, you don't. True in that case, yes, they were born with the shell already. Yeah, they are born with the shell. I've beaten this game and I 100%ed it already, so I get a fireball, and apparently it works underwater. And unfortunately, cheats don't really work on, cheats don't work well on this game for Steam, so I can't turn them off. There's a cheat to turn off the super special abilities after you unlock them. I can't turn it off. So I have the super cheaty ability and I can't turn it off. I tried putting the cheat codes in and it wouldn't let me turn off the cheat. So we're playing with cheats on. I mean, I guess it's not really a cheat, but still. I'm playing with New Game Plus essentially. Because I can't turn it off. If the game enforces New Game Plus features. Yeah. If you're playing through the PlayStation 1 or other consoles, it works better, but for some reason I can't get the cheats to work for the Steam version of the game. Because they gave me 3 different codes to use, and I tried every single one of them and none of them worked. I was looking on the Steam guides and everything, and yeah, none of them worked. So I'm just going to assume it is a Steam thing.
The water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
This is one of those the levels that you have to backtrack to 100% it, but we can at least break open the box. No, we can't break open all the boxes, I don't think. We might be able to break open most of them. No, we can break open the boxes, I think. It's the ladder climbing that we can't do. So, we can't go save the other turtles. I'm trying to remember what we can and can't do. But yeah, you're technically not supposed to be able to like hit anything in the water while you're in it. But I can. I like that he gets like tiger stripes when he's got the super flame charge. Anyway, let's get these baby turtles. But I can't climb anything. How did I miss that? Okay. It's fine. I gotta come back for the other one anyway. Oh yeah, there's some on the other side too. And then there's some... Yeah, okay. But look how cute these little turtles are. So yeah, these are baby turtles. How come those turtles that were escorting are just in a diaper and no shell though? How come these have shells? And like big ones too. I'm so confused. I guess these are like turtle man folk as opposed to actual turtles. I'm so confused. Turtle men folk? I think there's only one here. There we go. And I don't think there's one up top. Although I did somehow miss a bunch of treasure. It's because I didn't fly to the other side. Got it. Very interesting. Alright. Let's go back down. The hidden lure of Turtle Men and Spyro. This is the evolution of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Either they become like the turtles that can take off their shells, or they become like these guys right here who are constantly pushed around. Like sentient, but still uses tools. These guys pretend like they are they are all-knowing. And they are like the superior beings, and then the other ones are like the lower class. They're the lower caste system. Anyway, I am thinking way too hard about like this. Anyway, let's see. There is another one somewhere around here. Where is it? Come on. There it is.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
I need to get back into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, was it... You know what, I'm going to say last year. I know it's been a long time. When they re-released, like, all those, like, old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. Like, I remember growing up with them. And... like, it's made me want to go back to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because, like, I grew up with, like, the old... like, the really old 90s and 80s shows and stuff like that. And I've just been feeling a lot of nostalgia for that. Okay, we're not going to be able to go up here. I don't want him to talk to me, because I don't want to hear that text. They kind of look like Kermit, don't they? If a turtle takes off its shell, does it evolve into a frog? This is a serious question here. Serious question for this game. Meanwhile, this turtle looks at me with disappointment. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Don't get stuck. I know it's a very narrow road, but still. I think that's it. Besides this little section.
Thank you, young dragon.
King from it. See, this is proof right here.
Please take this talisman as a token of
Look,
my
look. I
gratitude.
think I am onto something. His name is Fromit. It is a combination of the word frog and Kermit. These guys are evolving into frog people. I am onto something. They are evolving into the next stage right before our eyes. These are the earlier evolutions. That's why they're considered low class. I'm thinking too much. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. We're going to go to the seahorse people next. They are very cute, though. This is a very messed up society. Why do the kids have electric pitchforks? Who thought it was a good idea to give the kids the electric pitchforks? A serious question. Ah, the bourgeoisie is at it again. Anyway, we'll have to come back to this one. I managed to get Glimmer by accident, so we won't have to worry about that again. Because of the little fire ability allowed me to cheat and get Glimmer. But we'll have to come to Summer Forest and do a little bit of this and the beach area again. But we're going to go over here. The loading screen is faster on this one compared to the original Spyro one. It's probably because of this animation. Actual torture. Actual torture. That's cruel. Yeah, I guess the animation is the loading screen for this. Anyway, excuse me a minute. I gotta kill some things. You think you two would actually be on our side. But don't mind me. I'm gonna...
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
I think these... I think this is probably one of my least favorite levels because there's just so many layers to it. And the fact that it's all underwater at an eventual point. But I love the characters in it. I know they're seahorses, but it makes me think of, like, the Snorks. But, like, I feel like I would enjoy this level more if it wasn't just all underwater. Because eventually... And the fact that it's layered. It's like about 3 or 4 different layers of water. If it was, like, all just, like, one specific layer, I'd be fine. It's not. At least I have my little bubble breath ability. Like, we'll be going through most of these areas and, like, not have to worry too much. But it's more the backtracking. Because I can wait and hit these, like, a little bit later. Water levels do have a tradition for being cumbersome. Are there games where you've enjoyed the water levels? I mean, I think there's certain ones that I enjoy the water levels a bit more. I'm trying to... Oh my god, I could destroy these? I just wanted to check and see if I could. This is too OP. Can I? Hang on a second. I'll get to your question in a minute. I am too OP with this thing. I was supposed to have the super flame ability to do that. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I do not have the super flame ability going forward. No pressure to answer. I'm trying to think, like, I'm thinking like the old Super Mario World. I want to say Super Mario Sunshine didn't bug me that much, but I'm trying to think if there was even like a water level to that. I think a lot of Super Mario levels don't bug me. Like the 2D Super Mario. I think if it's a 2D water level, I'm less bothered by it. Except for like the rare occasion. But when it's a 3D level and there's just so much more to explore and it's so easy to hide something, I feel like I'm more bothered by it. But my brain was just trying to think if there was like an actual... my brain is just... Yeah, you know what? There are some like water levels in Super Mario Galaxy. I'm thinking of like the Ely mouth that you have to face and like... That one level where you have to do the... You have to collect the red coins. But I don't necessarily hate those levels, because there's a whole bunch of coins and stuff that you could collect, and I find those to be enjoyable. And I know a lot of people actually hate that level, but for me, I found it a little bit enjoyable. Like, it feels very different compared to, like, the rest of the game where it's just like, oh, you're constantly cleaning. And maybe that's why it helps to have that. Anyway, this guy has, like, a little air thing. He's a little scuba sheep. Little scuba sheep. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, Super Mario Sunshine, it's all about, like, cleaning and stuff like that, but we don't actually spend that much. I am going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. What? I hit a whole bunch of things. Hang on. Hang on. I accidentally hit a different button. For Mario Sunshine, there is the... Let me see. There is the teeth cleaning one with the eel, yes. Dying after cleaning everything was a shame. Aside from the clunkiness, still a very enjoyable game like Mario 64. Clunky, but one can embrace it, and it's charming. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. I actually prefer... I prefer Sunshine over 64. 64 is probably the only... Well, no. That's not true. I do not like 100%ing 64. I've never 100%ed 64, and I probably never will.
Hi, Spyro.
I somehow skipped over, like, playing 64 in my youth. Like, I played it once as a kid because I was excited to play it, and then I was like, it doesn't play like the old 64 game. It doesn't play like the old Super Nintendo games. I don't like it. And so I ignored it for a long time, and I didn't come back to it until after I had played Super Mario Sunshine and stuff. So, like, the controls were very different than, like, Super Mario Sunshine, and I ended up... I don't have the nostalgia for it like a lot of other players. Because my nostalgia was more for, like, Super Mario Sunshine. And I love the controls and stuff for Super Mario Sunshine. The controls feel so weird. Also, I did not jump. The game forced me to jump down here. And I hate it. But, I did beat it recently. And I was just like, I will never worry about 100%ing this game. Because, like, it's... driving me bonkers just trying to complete the main game. Like, I don't think it's a bad experience, but I can't imagine, like, wanting to 100% it. And, like, I kind of feel bad because, like, 100%ing games is, like, one of the things that I like to do for Mario. I don't want to 100% 64. No worries, I've only beaten 64 by using a backward long jump. Yeah, I don't think I even, like, figured out how to do the. Listen, no. You don't want to know. You want to know what bugged me the most about like 64? It was the wings. It was the wing cap. The wing cap I could not figure out for the life of me. I was just like, how do you even work this thing? I had so much trouble with that. I think that was the one that was frustrating me the most. It wasn't even like the long jumps or anything. I was just like, how do you control wing cap? I think I finally got a hold of it to a degree in the end, but I was so frustrated with that. Like I would sooner just take Yoshi across the like ocean again in Super Mario Sunshine, like several times in a row. Like I feel like that's less frustrating to me at this point. And I don't even do like 100% for Sunshine that much, but like I feel like it's a lot easier. Let's see, there is a flame power up somewhere. Yes, I need to borrow you for a minute because we're going to pretend. We're just going to play pretend like I don't have the super flame up. And we're going to go shark hunting. Because I hate the fact that I am basically cheating at this game when I'm not trying to. There we go. I think that's everything in this area. Oh my gosh, is that why I was able to hit the guys with the metal thing? I thought it was just because they didn't have their shields up. Anyway, now I know. Like, I don't necessarily mind it, I just wish I could turn the cheats off. That's what bugs me the most. Anyway, we're gonna go up here. I think we've done 3 levels. This is the 4th one. There's one up here. And look how big it is. Just look. Anyway. There's a whole bunch of little hidden, like, nooks and crannies that, like, gems can be hidden in. And, like, I'm gonna be done with this. And I'm gonna check to see if Sparks sees any missing gems. And Sparks is gonna point down, probably. And down could be literally any layer. It could even be the layer I'm on right now. And I'm just going to be really sad. But there are 2 things we got to do here, along with collect gems. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's up, actually. Oh, right here? What are you looking at? Oh. Okay, so there is definitely one down. You know what? How many are there? 70? There could still be some up here. I think there's some like up on here. Yeah. Cuz he goes after the ones that's closest to you. So let me get these first. Let me see. This might be all of them that's around here. Oh. Just kind of looking. Looks like there's 10. Okay, so yeah, it's under here. Let me see. Behind that. Okay. I'd rather do this and then come back. Because it's easy to find like the exit and stuff after we're done with this. Oh, I think I know where he's at. But there's another one around here too, right? Yep. There we go. It's so hard finding them all. I feel like that's the one I miss all the time, just in that little corner. Okay. So I'm going to activate this guy's because he has a whole bunch of quests in a bunch of different areas.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
I mean, considering you're a seahorse, it looks like you're about to have a few more kids. Also, how did you get explosives?
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
It's a difficulty of 4. And essentially, each one has, like, electricity in them and stuff. But, like, there's also some crabs running around in them. Once you complete them, though, you can go back down. They're meant to be, like, a very long vertical shaft, and the difficulty is supposed to be just like looking up and seeing the perception, I guess, the perception of it. I think it's more the later ones that are the more difficult one. Let's see, I think that's the only ones here. I think the others are down, and they do have a number on them, so you can easily spot them. So the rest are further down. Assuming there isn't like a 3 hidden back here or something. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take care of Hunter for a little bit. He's got this little fish buddy. It's actually very pretty. Hang on, I want to get a better look at this guy. I can't get a better look at this guy. It's very fancy.
Trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
What a coincidence.
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
How bad do you think I'm gonna ride? I mean, I guess I could have slammed right into that wall. So we're going to be doing this twice, I think.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
How is he breathing, by the way?
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing.
Like, is he... Like, I assume he... I mean, I was going to say I'm assuming he's a regular, like, animal, but then he's talking like a human and on, like, 2 legs. But, like... Even so, he's still talking underwater. Like, he's got his goggles on. He clearly can't see underwater. I've got to go. Thank you so much for the chat stream. I hope you have a fantastic day. You too, Leon. I really appreciated you being here, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Hunter disobeys all laws of physics. I believe it. He's just so physically fit that he ignores physics at this point. But I do appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. So we're going to go through a harder course now. Okay. Well, it's got more tight corners, I think, but I don't think it's really that hard. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Alright. So let's go ahead and check out those towers. And that should be it. Oh yeah, it's right here next to the ferry. I'm so glad that ferry's there, so I'll remember. Okay. Now, I think once we're done with all these, it'll automatically take me back to King Flippy, so it'll be easy to get to the exit. That's why I wanted to take care of Hunter first. Kind of doing a little light dashing. Kind of trying to time it perfect. Might not always do it, but we get like 3 chances. Technically 4. Just gonna shoot that sheep. Get a little extra life chance. How many lives do we got? 15? So we're fine. Now I think the last 2 are around here. Just gotta find where they're at. Oh, the other one might be somewhere else. You know what? Oh, I can't aim with the... I was trying to aim. I didn't really care about the electricity at that point. But if you do get electrified, you can use it as a, like, excuse to rush. Just rush on through. I think you go through, like, 2 fields of electricity, but the 3rd one you will get hit. Where's that last one? I don't think it's here, right? Don't tell me I have to go through the whole thing again. Didn't even see you the last time. Did I even pay you? Yeah, I had to pay him to get the submarine, right? There's number 3. Where's number 1 and 2? Where's number 6? There's number 6. We're gonna do the thing. It's a moving one.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
I'm not doing a no-death challenge or no-hit challenge. I don't have to worry about it. And he doesn't want to talk again to me, so there's that. Let's see. We can now head home. Oh, okay. I think we went a little too high. Yeah, we did. Alright. So I think that's the last level here? Yeah, it's funny unless you're the one in trouble, huh? Who reactivated them? I mean, I guess they technically had a spirit, didn't they? Wait a minute, they did have a spirit. Were they alive? You know what? Let's not think about that. Let's not think about that. Hey, that looks kind of familiar. Why does that give me, like, the vibe of, like, that first area that we were in like, Spiral 1? The one with all the shepherds and, sheep. I know it's not exactly the same, but it does kind of give me that vibe.